What if I told you your ChatGPT can think? That's right. ChatGPT can think now. So what we save to its memory is super important. Start thinking about this as a lifelong employee. And we're going to start training you. In this video, in less than 30 minutes, I'm going to show you guys how you can start molding the brain, molding the thoughts of your ChatGPT to be the perfect real estate assistant. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below with your thoughts.
AI for real estate agents.
So the first thing, this is what ChatGPT looks like, right? There's a couple of different features that you will see on here that are important. The first is up here. So if you log into your ChatGPT, you'll see you're able to click the different models. So this gives you access to different models. What that means is, if you see here, O1 is the newest model. This is advanced reasoning. What that really means is ChatGPT is now literally thinking. That's pretty crazy, right? Like before it was AI, you input something and you get an output. That's what it was. Input, output, input, output. But now with O1, you input, and then based on the information and its memory that you have, it thinks in probabilities and gives you an output. This is why the memory is so important. Again, I just want to, before I jump into this, think about it like an employee, and I promise you this will all start making sense to you. Because the memory is just like the brain of your employee, and you get to put whatever you want in it. And now when you ask a question, it goes through its memory and then gives you an output. Is that part making sense to you guys? Thumbs up. All right, I'm getting some nods. That's good. All right, so let's start going into how you can start accessing your memory. So on the top right, you will see your account. In the top right, I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit more. Is that a little better? Oh, one too many. Zoom out. There we go. So in the top right, you will see this. This is your account. Yours might be in the bottom left. They're trying out two different views. So if yours is in the bottom left, don't sue me. I know yours might be there. But in the top right, and then you click on settings. And you'll see inside of settings, personalization. And this is where your memory is. Where you turn your memory on or off. Your memory should be on. It should be on. Two things. Well, one thing that you want to make sure first, you'll see custom instructions. You definitely want to make sure your custom instructions are filled out. Here is what you want to do inside of here. Put your bio here. Put your bio inside of your custom instructions. So that way it starts to know that you're a real estate agent. It knows where you're located. It knows different things about you, like how long you've been in the business. So you want to make sure your custom instructions are filled out. This is the baseline on which your ChatGPT operates, your employee operates. But then we get into the memory feature. So you'll see the memory feature. You'll see that in my memory feature, a lot of different things are in here. Well, here's how I address my ChatGPT as Kelsey, my AI personal assistant. I host Zoom with real estate agents from all across the country. It comes into here and you'll see a lot. This is my memory that I'm building and everything that's in here. Just on a side note, if you guys don't want something in your memory, literally all you have to do is click this little trash and forget. So if you want to manage your memory, click this trash, just click forget. Your hands are clean. So let's start getting into how the memory is used. I'll start off with some basics, right? So the simplest way you can have something saved to your memory is literally telling ChatGPT to save this to memory. If you have information or things that you put into ChatGPT, you literally want to save it to memory. Here's the first thing that all you real estate agents out there should do, right? When creating all of my marketing, make sure it follows the fair housing guidelines. Copy and put that right here in the chat with you guys. And then say, save to memory. Look, here's what I'll say, family. Don't take that to the bank. Don't put your license on the line that that's going to follow it every time, right? You still want to read it. But the reality is, when creating all of my marketing, make sure it follows fair housing guidelines. Save to memory. You'll see thinking. Pretty crazy that it thinks now. Ensuring compliance. Understood. Let me try this one. Try that again. I want to make sure that you guys see save to memory. You'll see it here. Memory updated. All right, that's what you want to see. You guys see this here? Memory updated. So now, Nick Krem requires all marketing created to follow fair housing guidelines. That makes sense for everybody on here, right? So like when you're creating marketing and you're doing things, you want to make sure it follows fair housing guidelines. When creating marketing copy for me, make sure that it is not copyrighted. Save to memory. Don't butcher me for my spelling. Copyrighted. All right, another great thing to put into here. Hey, when creating marketing copy for me, make sure that it's not copyrighted. Save to memory. And again, family, you can't take this to the bank, but here's the thing. Requires all marketing copy created is not copyrighted. Would you guys all agree those are pretty dang good things that your ChatGPT now knows to do? Right? So these are two things that I would recommend everybody here does and just goes into their ChatGPT. Super simple, but now you're starting to build the brain of your employee. All right? Build the brain of your employee. So now let's start getting a little bit deeper. So let's say, what else will most people want their ChatGPT to know? Well, here's one thing. So I wrote all these emails personally, right? Oh, that's not emails. Let's see another one. I'll pause this email. Cool. All right, this is going to be what we're doing next week. 3 best secrets for ChatGPT. Here's my writing style. So I can copy this. Here's what I'm going to do next. What else do I want my ChatGPT to know? I am going to train you on my writing style. Don't respond. Just read and learn and save to memory. And then I copy and paste just emails that I have personally written. You can use this for Facebook posts. You can use this for blog posts. Right? So again, a very simple one that I recommend everybody starts doing. Let's start building the memory. Building your employee that is ChatGPT. Today, I'm going to train you on my writing style. Don't respond, just read and learn and save to memory. So here we go. And then it's going to buffer a little bit. Memory updated. The current writing style includes the following. Direct. So now it starts knowing, focus on simplicity by boom. So now its memory is starting to get updated. All right. So now at this point, it knows who we are. I always like to be addressed as the Krem Institute of Artificial Intelligence. Save to memory. So here we go. I always like being addressed as, how do you want to be addressed? Got it. You will always be addressed as this. So now it knows. So again, how do you want to be addressed? Start saving these things to memory. And you start building it out. Now let's say my ChatGPT is pretty trained, right? So here's what I want to do. I want to just share with you guys some different things. Today, act as an expert copywriter. I am looking to market to first-time millennial home buyers in Sarasota, Florida. Create me an email that targets them with the goal of converting them into clients. So this is a prompt. This is not part of the training, but I want to show you guys how I can start building this out. So let's say you want to create an email, right? So now we're getting into here, subject, and it's going to write me an email. It knows my writing style, so it does it pretty dang good here. Subject, ready to unlock your first home in Sarasota. Buying your first home is a big deal. Here's the good news. It doesn't have to be. So then it goes into this. So let's say it has a PS. And I'm like, never use a PS in an email. Save to memory. Even though right now I told it to always use a PS. But here's how you can start building this out. Let's say you get copy that you just don't like. Now, Nick Krem's never to use PS. I'm actually going to delete that. I'll delete that later. But this is how you can start building it out to start writing more like you. Always use an introduction like, hey, first name in emails. Save to memory. So now, as we're going, as we're seeing things, always use an introduction like first name in emails. Save to memory. So now, all of my emails now rewrite the email. So now let's see how it does. Hey, look at that. It's got hey first name in it. And it's going to go ahead and rewrite this. And as we're going, let's see if it does a PS. Oh, and look at that. It doesn't do a PS. So now, for the life of my ChatGPT, I'll always use hey first name, and we'll always use that. Now we can even say now rewrite this in my writing style. Now it's going to be more concise, more to the point. And it's starting to write it in my writing style. Now it's not going to use a PS. Now it's going to use hey first name. And now it's starting to be built and molded into my perfect employee. So things like this, like building your memory, it does take time, right? First thing I would do is the things that I showed you. Always follow fair housing guidelines. Don't get copyrighted information. Here's my writing style. 3 great things. Then as you continue to go, you can continue to add more and more and more to your memory feature and literally start training it on how to do these things. Does this part make sense to you guys, right? Does it seem simple enough? Can I get some thumbs up if it does? Thumbs up. How's your lunch there, Kim? Good lunch? I like it. That's good. I love to hear it. Awesome. You guys want to see some more advanced ways to use the memory feature? Because here's the thing, right? This is like, you can tell I get excited about this, right? Here is how you can start training it to be like $100,000 a year marketing freaking expert. And how do I know this to be a fact? Because I used to have a team of 20 and now I'm down to a team of 2 because my 2 people know how to use AI and they are freaking badasses with it. Don't need a whole team of copywriters anymore. Don't need a whole team of videographers, video editors, or any of those things. So what I'm about to show you guys is a freaking cheat code. And I mean cheat code. All right? So let's bring it up. So here's what I'm going to do. So here's a video from YouTube. This person, expert when it comes to YouTube and how to do it, a step-by-step blueprint to rank #1 and generate leads on YouTube for real estate agents, right? Check this out, family. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get the transcript of this video. And this works for anything online. You can copy this. And now I am going to train ChatGPT in seconds how to become a YouTube coach. Today, I am going to train you how to be and act as my YouTube real estate coach. Use this information and save it to your memory. Very simple. I always just tell it, what am I going to train it on? What result do I want? And then here's all I do. I copy and pasted this entire video. You know, the reason that I did this, the reason that I did it this way is I found the best training online and I copied it. And now it's like, imagine feeding your employee and they perfectly understood the training. So all I'm doing is I'm feeding my employee's brain this information. And then I click enter. Look at all that information it just retained. And just like that. Now, and then here's the fun part. Now use this information and act as my YouTube coach. I want to generate seller leads in Tampa Bay, Florida. I used to live down there. Give me a 30-day game plan based on the information above. And now, here we go. Based on the information above and the training I just provided it, step-by-step process, exactly how to do it. And guess what? It's got it saved to its memory. 3 intro videos. It's going to tell me exactly what it is, the hook, the call to action, and how you can do that for YouTube videos. Family, this is the biggest cheat code that there is out there. But you got to train its brain, its memory feature, what you like and what you don't like. And the more you do it, one of my favorite parts about this entire process is once you train it once, you don't have to retrain it again. Start going in there. I would start with the prompts that you guys are going to get right after this. Fair housing, copywriting, your writing style. Then I would start going into some of your preferences, what you like, what you don't like. Who are you trying to target? Who is your target audience? Who do you want ChatGPT to write to? And start building your employee. This is what agents have been asking for years. Hell, business owners out there. If I just had another one of me, well, I got another one of you on Superpower right here with ChatGPT. Start building your perfect employee.
If you're a real estate agent and don't want to get left behind with all of these AI updates, guys, you're in the right place because we created the world's very first AI certified agent. We have an entire AI institute dedicated to the real estate industry. We have a top custom GPT in the ChatGPT store just for the real estate industry. All you got to do is check out some of the links in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And if you're still here, go ahead and check out one of the other videos that we just shot.